Hello, welcome to my little gig log of what I do behind the scenes when I do a Trust AM radio show, and what essentials I need, how I go about planning my programme, and a little bit of the start of the show. Obviously I can't play the show for copyright reasons, but I'll give you an idea of what I actually have to do to produce a show for 2 hours a week. Let's see what we've got for Trust AM. Okay, so the first thing we'll need is essentials, headphones. Never forget your headphones, you need that to make sure you've got the right music on, to monitor your voice and things like that. So, headphones, decent set of headphones. The studio do provide their own headphones, but due to COVID and things like that, we use our own headphones. So that's the headphones ready, and they go into a little socket underneath the desk out the way so it can't get pulled out or anything. The next thing we need is our glasses, the correct glasses. As if like me, sometimes I forget my glasses and I'm struggling to get through the show. So what I need is my glasses. So I've got my glasses ready. Now, I get myself to the studio in good time. It's 5:30, my show starts at 7, so I've got a good time to get things started. And the first thing I've got to do is get the weather. So I've got to find out what the weather is like from the local area. So I've got to read the weather, you see, on the hour every hour. So I only need the local BBC weather forecast for Worksop, and there we go, looking good. So tonight it will remain dry, but areas with low cloud, mist and fog is likely to build again throughout the night, feeling mild with light south winds. So I've got to write that down, and then what happens tomorrow. So I'll just write that down and then I'll be back. Okay, that's my news ready to go. Now what do I need? Well, here's what I usually use. I've prepared a script ready for the show with all the songs that I need to queue up, and a little bit of sayings and quotes and stuff. So that's a radio script that I pre-prepared and hopefully will last 2 hours long. So I've got my screen there, which I don't need anymore, so I'll get rid of that. And we now need to get ready for our requests. So we go to request email on there, and it comes up, and what I do is let it load up, and I move it to the other screen, expand, and then let it down. And when I get an email, it will come up here that's saying I've got an email. I click that and it'll come up on the other screen. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, so now we're ready to load our songs on, and this is the software we use. It's called Play It Live. We'll load her on. Takes a bit of time to load on. So it's all loaded up, and in the meantime we're looking at time, for plenty of time. We've got an hour and 15 minutes to get ready. You can see it takes a while to load up. And there we go. Now that's me play it live. You can see there it's all scheduled, and I've got to do it from 6 PM. So I've got to search there, get my music, get all my tracks put into there. 2 hours worth of show with all my tracks, and then let's see what's on the other side. On the other screen is all my jingles. Let's try a jingle. So we get to our jingle. There we are. Trust AM, that's good to me.
TrustAM.com. Sounds good to me.
There we are, and we've got...
Here is your local weather forecast on Trust AM Radio.
There we go. So there's our jingles. This is our microphone. Now we've got to get all these set up. Now this is our microphone, and we can QPFL and get the so we can get the level right. So we're going to do that right now. If you look on here, we've got a gauge, and I bring this microphone down to where I'm going to be having it. Let's see, so we're doing that, we're queuing that, and we're looking at our gauge, and if you can see, look, it says music and peaks for 3 and 5 and speech 4 to 6. So we're in testing 1 2, that's a little high, 1 2 1 2. Oh yes, we're going to 6 nicely. So that's it, that's all set up, ready to go. So all we've got to do now is look at these trims here, because we must check these trims, because these are way high. I don't know what's been happening here. Somebody's really deaf today, and we've got that down to the middle again, because you don't usually have to have it that high. Let's have a look over this side. We've got our CDs, it's all nicely marked out. Once again, we have to PFL them, and there's our monitor, which we don't need that on at the moment because we're using our headphones. Okay, so we're ready to go. The one more thing is if they want to text in, they can do. They can text the number, which is there. Look, they can text this number 07746750011, and it'll come straight to this phone here, and I can see my text coming straight in front of me. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to look at my script, which is down here, and then I'm going to put all my songs in here. So let's see how I do that right now. Which is this one here, which you can't see on there. So 7 o'clock, I'm going to start here. Okay, so the next thing I do, I've got my script here with all the songs that I need to load in, and I'm starting my show at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to start putting songs in from here, 7 o'clock, and it'll give me an hour, and then another hour till 8 o'clock. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll be back with you shortly. I'll just show you what to do though. So first track on my list is Rock DJ Robbie Williams. So we go Rock DJ in the search, there it comes, and I just drop it in to the 7 o'clock. You see it highlight at 7 o'clock. That's it, that's my first track in. How cool is that? That's how easy it is. So when I've got all my tracks in, I'll come back and show you what's in the next job. Okay, so there you go. All my songs are loaded in, ready for my show. I'm just going to have a wee, make sure I'm all ready for the show. And there we go. My songs are loaded in. I'm ready to go. There are my jingles, microphone set up. Time is 20 past 6. I've given myself a nice 40 minutes to get myself ready to go on air. And when I go on air, the news comes on. I have to use the news button, slide it up for the news, and then switch from automation to live, and then away I go. As soon as the news finishes, I press my weather jingle, say my weather, which I've written down there from the BBC weather app for my local area. Then I play what's known as top of the hour, TOH for Trust AM, play that, and then boom, I'm in with my first song, which tonight is Dario G, Sunshine, because it's such a nice warm day. So there you go. Let me show you the automation. Okay, so this is the automation, running 24 hours a day with great variety of music. As you can see, busy working away. Very clever stuff. Never misses a beat. Touch wood. And then what happens is, when I go online, this goes off, but it's still running in the background in case there's an emergency and I have to come off live. And that keeps us running 24 hours a day. Look at our computers under here. Red hot, but red hot. Keeping us all going to keep you all entertained on Trust AM Radio. Okay, that's it. So the next time you'll see me, I'll be going live and bringing in the news and weather and then doing part of my show. See you there. Right, quick recap, make sure I'm ready. I'm ready for the news coming on at 7 PM. That's when my show starts. The news comes on, I do the weather, I do the jingle, top of the show. I've got my weather ready, and I've got my script ready for the show, and we're about ready to go live. It's just coming up to 57 minutes past 6. This is where I get a little bit nervous, even though I've done it a few times. Still get a bit nervous. I've got to get it right. I've got to go from automatic to live. Keep watching. Let's see what we do. I've got a CD backup in case it all goes down. Forgot to mention that. I've got my phone for when my mum and dad text me for their requests, because they always do that. They don't. I've got my proper glasses on. Most importantly, a pen and a piece of paper ready for my request. So Jimmy Hill is going live, Music of Our Lives on Trust AM in about 2 minutes time. Keep watching, see me bringing in the show. Of course I can't do the music because of copyright reasons, but you'll get the idea. So I'm just going to put my Fanny Wang headphones on. Watch me, ready to go. And make sure the microphone's on, Play It Live 1 and 2's on, and the news is on. We're ready to go. Got to swap over when the news starts. Watch me. Got good timing. Sometimes. A little tip, keep that. That's how far away from the microphone you need to be. Okay, so in my ears now I can hear the automation playing. As soon as the automatic jingle comes through, I need to say it's very warm, I will be playing the news, okay? That's how we get on. It's now 6:59, and when it goes to 6:59 and 45 seconds, a jingle will come on, and that's my cue to come in. I'll let you listen to the jingle and watch me bring in the news. Here we go.
Your local hospital radio service for Montague and Bassett
Okay,
Hospitals.
I'm going to go live
and
now
the
from
DRI.
automatic.
Coming up next
Dead on the news time.
Trust AM is the latest national and international news update.
News slider up.
More news on the hour, every hour.
Dead on 7 o'clock. 3, 1, go.
From the Sky News Centre at 7, Japan's Naomi Osaka has withdrawn from the French Open tennis. The world
So I've got
number
2
two was
minutes
fined
now.
£10,500.
I hover over
Munchie
the
expelled from the tournament after failing to give
weather
a press
jingle,
conference after her
which
first
is a bit of
round
music
victory.
as well.
Meanwhile, British number 1 Johanna
And
Konta's
that's it,
out of
bringing
the
in my show,
competition.
so I'll be concentrating.
Thousands of
As soon
people
as the
have been
lady
getting
says,
their COVID
and that's
jabs
it,
at England's
I'm
biggest
so and
vaccination centre today.
I go in with the
Twickenham
new,
Rugby Stadium's
with the weather
opening
jingle
stores to
and read the
over
weather.
18s. Ministers
Hopefully.
are ramping up vaccination efforts. They want all over 50s to have had both doses before the 21st of June. North London to honour a popular flower
So
stall
she'll finish the
seller
news,
who
I'll play the
started
jingle and bring the
£50.
microphone up.
55-year-old Tony Eastlake had
And
worked
then
in
we're
this
in with the
industry
show,
for 4
live.
decades. Tony's friend Jodie Graber was Fires in July. That's the latest. I'm Georgina Campbell.
Here is your
Microphone
local
up.
weather forecast.
That'll go off
on
now.
Trust AM.
Yeah, good evening. The areas will be dry today, mostly with a low cloud and mist fog building up through the night. Feeling mild though with 8 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow mist and fog clearing away, giving us a warm, dry, sunny day and gentle southeasterly breeze. Highs tomorrow 23 degrees Celsius and lows of 10 degrees Celsius. That's it, up to date with the news and weather right here on Trust AM Radio. Well, there you go. That's it, Trust AM Radio. Easy as that. Hope you enjoyed the little tour around Trust AM Radio and what I do to make the show happen. All the best wishes. Keep tuning into Trust AM Radio, and thanks to all the volunteers right here at trustamradio.com. See you soon. Bye. And this is where you can have a good sing song because the microphone's down. Unfortunately, you can't hear me because of the copyright.